Have you ever watched your child cover their ears in a room that seems quiet to everyone else? Or melt into absolute joy at the feel of running water between their fingers? Or suddenly crumble because their shirt feels wrong today? Many parents see these moments and wonder what's really happening beneath the surface. Here's the reassuring truth: your child isn't overreacting, misbehaving, or being dramatic. Today, we're diving into a topic that shapes nearly every moment of your child's day, yet often goes unnoticed or misunderstood: sensory needs. Sensory differences aren't quirks or misbehaviors, they're part of your child's unique neurotype. And once you start to understand how sensory needs influence your child's experiences, emotions, and behaviors, so many previously confusing moments begin to make sense, not just for them, but for you as a parent too. Ready? Because this is Kind Parent Collective. Less perfect parent, more real one. What sensory needs really mean. Every second of the day, the brain receives thousands of pieces of sensory information. Most people filter this input automatically, barely noticing the background noise, flickering lights, itchy seams, or the pressure of sitting in a chair. But for autistic children, that filter works differently. Some sensations might feel unusually intense, like someone turned the volume, brightness, or pressure up higher than everyone else. Others may feel muted or faint, like the world is out of focus. This creates a natural need for either more sensory input or less sensory input. Sensory needs are not a problem to solve. They're not something a child outgrows. They are biological responses, your child's nervous system doing its best to regulate, interpret, and stay safe in their environment. And here's something powerful. Once you begin understanding sensory patterns, behaviors that once felt confusing or stressful suddenly begin to feel like communication. Sensory seeking and sensory avoiding. Parents often notice two broad patterns: sensory seeking and sensory avoiding. Many children show both at different times, and that's completely normal. Sensory seeking. This is when a child craves more input to feel balanced. They may jump constantly, spin, chew on objects, crash into pillows, squeeze into tight spaces, or ask for deep pressure hugs. These behaviors help them feel grounded. They regulate the nervous system the same way adults might stretch, shake a leg, or crave certain textures. Sensory avoiding. This is when a child feels overwhelmed by certain sensations. Loud restaurants, crowded rooms, scratchy clothing, strong smells, or bright lights may feel physically painful. A simple tag in a shirt may feel like sandpaper. A vacuum cleaner may sound like an alarm. Avoidance isn't defiance, it's protection. Most autistic children naturally shift between seeking and avoiding based on their needs in the moment. When you see it this way, their behaviors become less confusing and more meaningful. It all starts making sense. Understanding each sensory system. Sensory needs make far more sense when you understand the different sensory systems. And yes, there's more than just 5. 1. Auditory, sound. Some children hear everything: whirring fans, distant conversations, the hum of a refrigerator. Others prefer loud, rhythmic, predictable sounds because they soothe the nervous system. 2. Visual, sight. Bright lights, visual clutter, moving crowds, or fast-changing environments can be draining. On the other hand, watching spinning objects or shifting patterns can be calming, grounding, or mesmerizing. 3. Tactile, touch. Textures, fabrics, water, dirt, and unexpected touches all play a role. Some kids love soft textures and deep pressure, but dislike light, unexpected touch. 4. Proprioception, body awareness. This system tells us where our body is in space. Kids who seek proprioception may love crashing into couches, pushing heavy objects, or carrying items because it helps them feel secure in their bodies. 5. Vestibular, movement and balance. swinging, spinning, rocking, running. Some children need constant movement to organize their bodies. Others prefer stillness and become overwhelmed by sudden movement. 6. Interoception, internal sensations. This system helps us know when we're hungry, thirsty, tired, anxious, or need the bathroom. Many autistic kids struggle to interpret these signals, leading to emotional reactions that seem sudden. These systems work together, and when one becomes overloaded or understimulated, your child's entire emotional state can shift. Behaviors that signal sensory needs. Sensory needs often express themselves through behavior long before a child has the language to explain what's wrong. You might see covering ears, running or pacing, flapping hands, freezing or shutting down, smelling or touching objects, avoiding certain foods or clothing, seeking water play, rocking or spinning, hiding under blankets, seeming hyper or zoned out. And instead of asking, "How do I stop this?" try asking, "What is this telling me?" The behavior is rarely the problem, it's the message. Sensory overload and sensory underload. Here's where things click for most parents. Sensory overload. This happens when input becomes too much, too bright, too loud, too unpredictable. Your child may cry, yell, withdraw, cover their ears, seek escape, or meltdown. This isn't misbehavior, it's survival. Sensory underload. This happens when the brain isn't getting enough input to feel balance. Your child may seek pressure, movement, sound, or stimulation. What looks like hyperactivity is often a child trying to regulate. Once you can identify which one is happening, your response becomes clearer and more compassionate. Supporting sensory overload. When sensory overload hits, your child doesn't need consequences. They need calm. They need safety. They need understanding. Here's what helps. Lower your voice, dim lights if possible, reduce demands, offer closeness only if they want it, move to a quieter space, use short, grounding phrases. You're safe. We can take our time, and I'm here with you. Your presence becomes their safe place. Your calm becomes their anchor. Creating a sensory-friendly home. Small, thoughtful shifts can make a big difference. A quiet corner with soft pillows, warm lights instead of bright overhead bulbs, a box of fidgets or textured items, noise-canceling headphones by the door, predictable routines that ease transitions, a calm-down space your child can retreat to freely. These changes don't make your home restrictive, they make it safer, softer, and more attuned to your child's needs. Sensory needs and emotional regulation. When sensory needs are unmet, emotions can escalate quickly. What looks like anger or defiance is often discomfort. What looks like anxiety may be sensory overload. What looks like not listening might be auditory overwhelm or interoception confusion. Children don't say, "I'm overstimulated by the fluorescent lights in this store." They say it through actions. And when you begin connecting the dots between sensory needs and emotional responses, you start supporting the cause, not the symptoms. You know your child best. Professionals can help, guides can help, voices like mine can support you. But you are the expert on your child. You notice the small shifts, you see what brings comfort. You understand their rhythm, their energy, their triggers, and their joys. As you continue learning about sensory needs, you'll grow even more confident in reading their cues, little by little, day by day. Thank you for spending this time with us today. Sensory needs aren't obstacles, they're insights. When you learn to read them, you learn to understand your child on a deeper level. If this helped bring you clarity or comfort, feel free to subscribe or join the community. Not for numbers, just to walk this journey together. And if today was rough, remember you still did enough. Catch you on the next one.